Crypto.com, Crowcoin holders, think for a second here, all right? We saw a massive drawdown, and we need to be talking about, are we getting ready to V-shape out of this, or are we getting ready to see further move to the downside? So without further ado, welcome back to the Crypto Report. I'm Blacksea. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel right now. Anything I say is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. It's for entertainment purposes only. Let's hop into it. All right, guys, so starting off here on Twitter, follow me, 333 Blacksea. I say, I am long crow. I will report back to you in the coming days. Not all heroes wear capes. Joking, right? But I just want to say that I do think that after this wreckage, after all this leverage has been wiped out, I think there's probably a good chance that we do see continuation of the upside in the short term, especially when we're looking at Crowcoin. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. When you're looking at Crow, we wicked all the way down through not one, not two, but three support levels and a straight hot knife cutting through butter all the way down. And now, well, when you see a massive wick like this, obviously derived mainly from leverage, bounce all the way back up, that seems like strength to me. And now there's two outcomes here, right? One outcome is that this wick gets candlesticked, so you see full candle closures on the way down to fill this out, or this is a big flush out of leverage, of basically liquidating all the longs, and now it's time to liquidate the shorts to the upside, okay? Even though I know that a lot of shorts were liquidated in this time frame as well, because when you see a 50, I think it was like a 60% drawdown from the top to the bottom here, yeah, when you see that, and then you see a retracement back up from like, I mean, let's look at this here. I want to measure this. When you see the retracement from the bottom back up to where we're at now, you're talking about an 80% recovery after a 60% drawdown. So shorts definitely got wrecked in that time frame as well. But I will say that I think that now is potentially a good time to be long. Now, it's not financial advice. I'm just telling you guys what I'm personally doing in this market. And, you know, I see a green dot on Market Cipher here. I see that we're starting to flip bullish on the daily time frame. And we've maintained the support level of 15 cents. So I'm long, guys. If you guys do want to trade, feel free to check out in the pinned comment section or description box below. We have a 10% bonus on deposits and up to 500x leverage to BTCC. And on BitTinex and Blowfin, Weeks, they're all fantastic exchanges as well. Feel free to check out all those awesome affiliate links. Check out all those awesome bonuses and sign-on rewards. It really helps support this channel, and it's lucrative bonuses for you guys, so check it out. All right, Kronos right now, ranked 23. Down 16.82% in the past 7 days, but up 14.5% in the past 24 hours. Still weekend price action. I'm very, very curious to see what the pre-market looks like for the traditional market today. I think that, you know, on Friday, obviously this entire drawdown in the crypto space was not solely because of this China tariff 100% markup news, but it was a little bit of it, right? And maybe it was the trigger to have a scapegoat to be pressing these market makers to say, hey, there's an opportunity here. But I'm not going to get all conspiracy theory on you guys. I'm just saying the tariff news was something. It just wasn't the entire picture. But when we're talking about the China tariff news, I think that, you know, over the weekend, we've already seen Trump kind of backtrack a little bit and say that, oh, you know, like, I think we're going to be able to work things out. And I have a feeling that the weekly candle open on Monday and the pre-market is going to be quite bullish for stocks, especially gold and Bitcoin. And I mean, if you guys look at like what's going on right now, like Bitcoin's back over, it's almost back into 116,000. Guys, we were at 123,000, wicked down to 103,000, and now we're back to 116,000 in the span of 2 days. Okay. Talk about financial whiplash. Like, that's absolutely absurd. But Bitcoin dominance as well. We made our way up to 60%. When you exclude stablecoins, we came up to like 62, 63%. And really, like, look how green we are here, guys. Like, we're getting a little bit of a bounce, and I do think that Bitcoin will rally on Monday, especially if this tariff news as well is starting to look like, hey, actually, we're not going to make this 100% tariff come true by the end of October, which I think there's probably a good chance that we see that play out. And even regardless, if we don't hear a lot of talk about that, I think a lot of the the brick wall, we'll call it, has been chiseled away over the weekend because of Trump kind of backtracking on it. So I do expect this to continue to bounce. If you look at Market Cipher on the daily time frame for Bitcoin as well, like the RSIs are cooled off, and now we're getting ready to start back to the upside in the daily time frame. And look at this, guys, like this is so crazy. Red, green, red, green, red, and now is it time? I think it's time to go back up after this absolutely wild roller coaster. And all in all, guys, that's why I'm long on Crowcoin right now. I'm going to have some very tight stop losses, but I think that there's a world here where we do see a bounce back up to 212 where I'll take profit again. And, you know, guys, I was telling you around this area here, 15.5 cents. That's where I longed it previously and made a killer trade to the upside. It took really, it was a massive trade. I entered around 15.5 cents, and we wicked all the way up to 40 cents. That was a 161% move, and I was using about 10x leverage, so it was about 10x on my trade, which is fantastic. But I like this area, 15.5 cents. So I'm long on it again, and yes, of course, we could dump below, but as of right now, I'm going to play it because I believe, guys, that this is the fourth and final phase of this bull market cycle, and I expect to see bullish price action in Q4. And we are in Q4, guys. We still have rate cuts. We still have the Fed pivoting to quantitative easing. We have talks of stimulus checks. We have gold reaching new all-time highs. We have the stock market reaching all-time highs. You just go on and go on and go on. We have a Santa Claus rally. Usually Q4 is bullish for the stock market. Usually Q4 in the wintertime is bullish for crypto. It's just all this stuff is packing on and on and on. And on top of that, all the leverage was wiped out. And now when the leverage is wiped out, usually the exchanges and the market makers like to, quote unquote, run it back turbo. Okay. And I expect something like that to play out. So guys, that's all I got. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel now. Check out all his awesome affiliate links down below. It helps support this channel. Take advantage of those lucrative bonuses. And I'll see you next one. Bye-bye.